didn't unmute my mic. Well done me. Okay, mic is off. Yeah, I'm there. I've got it. Hi. Yes. Mic is back on. I know, because I turned it on, because I'm professional and I know exactly what I'm doing, clearly. I'm joking. I have no idea. Right. So today I thought it was perfect to do something Pride related. Hey, hi, welcome. Yeah, we're going for some Pride today because it's Pride month. So I've got these Pride planchettes, which is just loads of different Pride flags with some spooky vibes. So that's right up our street, really, isn't it? So I'm going to be making a bifold purse. Depending on how it goes, I do have a backup project cut out as well. I'll show you quickly because I'm obsessed with this print as well. So we got these little ghosty dandelions, which we'll see how we get on. Because yeah, I haven't been the best today. It's been very, very warm here, and that's kind of been knocking me a little, but we're gonna see how we get on, see how we do, and yeah, just have a little bit of a Pride sew along and hopefully a bit of a catch up and see what we're doing. So I have modified this. So the base that I'm using is the Faith Clutch from Cherishing today. I had to check my own screen there because I couldn't remember what it was. Again, so professional. Usually this would be cut in all one piece and sort of wrap around, but I wanted to use a directional print and I didn't want it to be upside down on the back. So what I've done is split the exterior into two pieces, and then I've cut a little center bit like contrasting, so that on the front and the back we're not going to get an upside down bit of print. So on the back we are putting a little zipper pocket. The front is just going to be solid so that we can get full view of our little Pride planchettes. And then inside I have gone for so we got 3 card slots this side, we've got a bonus card slot, and then we've got a little clear ID window on one side, and then on the other side we've got another 6 card slots. So we've got 10 card slots plus an ID window, so it's going to be a big purse. Hopefully it should be everything we need. And yeah, I have paired it with this really, really nice, it's looking a lot lighter on screen, but it's kind of a dark sort of tealy colour. So we're going to pair it with that as well. And for our lining colour, I didn't have a perfect match, but we're going for, on camera, it actually looks a pretty good match. So that's actually closer than I thought it was. So happy. So lining for our zipper pocket and then backing to our ID window. Now, where should we start? I think we will start with probably just assembling the front panel is probably the best place to start. So we're going to move most of this stuff out of the way so that I don't go sending it flying. So first of all, as I say, I have split this piece in half, so we're going to assemble it so that it's just exactly the same as the regular piece, the pattern piece, so that we can work as normal. Is this the right bit? I picked up my scrap piece and not the actual piece. Well done me. Alright, this is the actual piece because it is the same width as our front panel. So I'm going to get my little sewing clips and we'll just clip everything in place. So as I say, if you wanted to do this yourself, just measure sort of roughly how much of the print you want on display, chop it, add a little bit of seam allowance, and then just make sure that you're filling it in that gap with a solid piece, but make sure you're adding the seam allowance, otherwise your piece will end up being too short. Don't know if that description makes sense at all, but that's why I don't do tutorials, because I am terrible at explaining what I'm actually doing. Clear as mud. Yeah, exactly. Basically, just cut it where you want it, but make sure you add that extra little bit of seam allowance. So, there we go. So I've just clipped that little contrast piece in between, and that's essentially what we're going for. And we're just going to sew it together, top stitch it, and we'll end up hopefully with a piece that matches the final measurements that we're looking for the pattern. So there we go. And then just gonna quickly sew the other side as well while we're at it. There we go. So I am using rainbow thread today because we're doing Pride themed, so what better time to use rainbow thread than for Pride items. So you can see my little rainbow threads, hopefully. So, and then we're just going to, so we've got it all sewn together, and I'm just going to push the seam allowance to the back and just top stitch to my threads getting caught. There we go. So I'm just going to use a top stitch length just to sew this down to hold it nice and flat, but also to make it look nice and finished and hold it in place. And flip and do exactly the same to the other side. I am back stitching. It's not the most aesthetic way of doing it. I could pull my threads, but I don't think anyone's going to notice right on the edge. So this is a raw edge pattern, so I will be edge painting it. Just trim our threads. So this is actually vinyl that I have printed myself at home. The artist is Undead Designer, I think, is the original artist on this. And yeah, we've just got our top stitching. So if I get, this is our interior piece, and hopefully, if my maths is correct, we should have the same size piece, roughly. If I can hold it all together, it is the same size. So, perfect. I did give myself a little room to play with, so I can trim if needs be. But yeah, I think we might need to trim like an 1/8 off, but that is fine. So we're going to put the line away again because I'm going to work on this little zipper pocket. So I've got zipper tape, zipper pull, and then, as I say, I've got my little pocket lining pieces. I would usually do an accordion pocket on this, but I am hot and not feeling the best, so we're just going to do a standard slip pocket. Is Nibble not joining us today? I don't know. I did drop a message and say that I was going live, so we'll see, won't we? Right, let's work out which way we need to sew this, because we always do this. We want it that way. But I know the heat has been having an impact on a lot of people, so he might not be feeling the best with the heat. So I'm just clipping my pocket lining to my zipper tape, and then I'm going to use a real scant 1/4 inch just to, actually that's not very centered, we'll center that a little better. I'm just eyeballing this. You should probably mark centers and measure, but that's not how we roll. We just guess. So, should try being out in it all day, becoming a baked ham. Yes. Yes, Sam got rather sunburnt. So I'm going to use a real narrow 1/4 inch seam allowance for this, just to attach it to the zipper tape. Or baked Sam rather, yes. You are a honey baked Sam. There we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna, we've done that wrong. Oh, trust me. So I have sewn it so that the seam allowance is inside the pocket. That is not what we want. Oh, it's one of those days today. It's the heat. So, yeah. And apparently I backstitched very well on these. So, we get the seam ripper out. I did actually break a needle earlier today as well. And I've not broken a needle in a reasonably long while. I was getting quite impressed with how long it had been. And then I went and ruined it all today. And it wasn't even like I was sewing anything complex. I didn't hit metal, I just, don't know, tried to go around a corner and must have just, I don't know if I clipped the presser foot or what. But yeah, needle went flying. So, there we go. So, but we all make mistakes. That's why it's important to share them so that we all know that these things happen. Because I know I can be quite hard on myself when I make mistakes, but it happens to the best of us. Good job you had your glasses on. I genuinely thought that at the time because it hit me on the cheek. So yes, glasses are actually very helpful. but there is, I'm pretty sure the needle broke into 3 pieces and I've only found 2 of them. So, yeah, that could be interesting. I'm probably going to find that with my foot at some point. But that's life, isn't it? I'm doing a terrible job of seam ripping this as well. So, need to get you a face shield. Yeah, like one of those like full-on COVID ones, like or a welder's mask. Like get some PPE. I also need some of those like steel gloves so I don't cut my hands, because we've done that a little too often as well. But at least I've gotten that out of the way. Yeah, get some PP. At least I've got it out of the way, because we don't want any of that stuff happening live, do we? Because that wouldn't be great. I know I always joke about breaking a needle live, but there we go. We are free. And let's actually try this again and get it the right way round, shall we? So this is what I get for trying to sew things live and pretend like I know what I'm doing. Right, so zipper. We want this on the inside, so we want to sew this way round because we want the seam on the outside of the pocket. Oh, there we go. So there we are. So now I'm going to sew so that it is not visible when we open our pocket. There we go. So now, when we push it down, that's the inside of our pocket and there is no visible seam. So we're going to go along and just top stitch that quickly. Again, just hold it in place. So it doesn't have to be massively neat because no one's going to see it, but I know it's there and it will just help hold it in place when we are putting it into the actual purse. Making sure that zipper is out of the way. There we go. Then I'm just gonna baste the back piece of our pattern on the back of the zipper tape. There we go. So again, this one doesn't need to be neat because this one really isn't going to be seen at all. It's just to hold it in place while we sew up the rest of the pocket. There we go. Done. So we've got a little pocket and it is a little longer in the front than the back, so we are just going to trim it down if I can find my scissors. There we go. I'm just going to put a clip on just to hold it straight. So it's not going to be a huge pocket, it's literally just because, I mean, I don't think many people carry coins around a lot anymore, but just in case, just so you've got it if you need it. It's there for a couple of coins. Right. So now I'm going to put a little bit of double-sided tape just on the inside of our zipper window so that we can just tack it in place while we then top stitch it on properly. There we go. Tape. Yep. Yep. We've got to use our double-sided tape, otherwise I'd be lost. Okay. And then I'm going to get my pocket and just line it up in this window. Try and center it as best as I can. And attach it to that tape. There we go. So we've got Kaylee livestream bingo, yes. Yeah, we definitely do at some point. If I sew a larger project, like there would definitely be some bingos. Right, so now I'm going to fold this pocket up out of the way, and we are going to probably pop a clip on there so that it doesn't get in the way. Tapes in your pokey, yeah. Yeah. A bit of wonk. Right, so just gonna put my needle in. I'm gonna leave my tails long because I'm gonna pull them through and tie them off. And I'm just sewing along the bottom at the moment and not sewing up the sides or along the top. And I'm going to pull the threads through. So I'm pulling the bobbin thread and it just creates a loop. Wouldn't be Kaylee made without a bit of wonk, yes. Yeah, that's how we know it's handmade. There we go. And I'm going to tie them off. So just tying the threads, and then once we're done, we'll fold down the back of the pocket and just finish sewing around that window. This is basically so that we don't accidentally close the pocket off, because if we'd left the back part of the pocket on, we would have just had basically a useless zip. And no pocket at all. So there we go. So just triple knotting to make sure that it's not going to come undone on us. And then, nope. Take those clips off and fold the back of that pocket down and over, and then we're just going to finish sewing up the sides and across the top, making sure that our tails are long again because we're going to pull them through. And I'm going to do my best to pop my needle back down exactly where we left off. So where is it? There we go. So now I'm going to go up the top and then along. And when I get to my zipper tape, I'm just going to pull it, lift my foot and pull it across so that it doesn't get in the way. And I'm going to hand crank just to make sure that we end up exactly where we left off. There we go. So now on the back of that pocket we've just got, I don't know if you can see it, along the sides, across and down. And once again we're just going to pull the threads through and tie them off. And that is our pocket attached, but obviously not closed up. So we've still got it open at the bottom. So that's the inside of our pocket. So once we tie this off, we're going to have to close that pocket up. So again, I'm just going to triple knot it just to make sure it's not going to come undone on us. There we go. And I'm going to get my lighter and just flame the ends. This rainbow thread likes to catch fire, just as a heads up. But it's all good. So there we go. We've got our zipper sewn into place. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it pocket down, and then we're just going to lift up the sides, and I'm going to sew that pocket closed. So, oh, let's switch to construction length. Okay, and then across the bottom. And then I'm going to move our zipper out of the way, and we're going to go up the other side. There we go. So now we've got that pocket all closed up, and I am going to trim it down just to try and keep it out of the side seams, because as I say, it is going to be a raw edge project and we don't want the bulk throwing it all off. So get my scissors, and I'm just going to take some of that bulk out because it's not needed. And I have trimmed a little bit of zipper tape, so we're just going to flame the ends of that as well, just so it doesn't fray on us. There we go. I don't think, no, I didn't trim any of that side. All good. So, front panel done. We just need to add our logo. Now, do I add it to the front or the back? So it's going to be folded in half like this. So this is going to be our front, that's going to be our back. What do we reckon? So I've got my little Iris inspired nameplate. Front. We can put it on the front. Where is... There we go. So I've just got a little pattern piece that I use, and I've got a couple of marks on it so that I can kind of keep it somewhat consistent with where I put it. Although I do switch it up depending on the print. If there's something that I don't want to cover, I will move it. But I think we're good on this one. So I'm just going to mark my two little cut lines. Although, if I remember correctly, I've marked these, yeah, for my square for my square tag, but that's okay. I still can line it up and just mark for my little rectangle tag. Where's my little cutting mat? I've lost my tiny little cutting mat. That's annoying. Right, I'm going to cut it on my cutting mat behind me since I have lost my little desktop one. But it's just two tiny little lines, so it will be 2 6. There we go. So I've just cut the 2 little lines that we marked. So I'm gonna bend the prongs, make sure we've got it the right way up, and just poke it through our fabric like that. So I will add a little bit of scrap vinyl just to stabilize it because I don't trust it. So it would probably be fine, but I don't want to tempt fate. So we just put a little bit of scrap on the back just to give it that extra level of security. Then we put our little washer and push our prongs out so it's exactly like a regular magnetic snap, but it's my little nameplate. And once again, I'm going to put a little bit of duct tape on the back just to stop those prongs from rubbing anything they shouldn't. So this is what we're left with on the inside. This is our outside. And we've got front and back. And if we open the pocket, we've just got a little pocket in there. So we're going to use an awful lot of double-sided tape now. So we are just going to put it around every single edge. And then I can attach it directly onto the lining piece. There we go. So all the way around, and then I'm just going to put one big piece down the middle for good luck, because why not? Make sure I kind of push it into those little bits where the seams are, because those are going to be the awkward bits. And then lining piece, and we're going to peel all of our bits of tape and pop them in the bin. If I can get them all. More tape. Yeah, there is going to be a lot on this project because we're going to be doing card slots in a minute. So, a lot of tape, a lot of top stitching. So, there we go. And then I'm just going to do my best to line it up as straight as possible. And just pushing it into place. There we go. So now we have exterior, interior, and as I say, we've got a little bit to trim off at the top here, but that is fine. That was what we expected, and I kind of factored that in when I cut it. So I'm just gonna trim that off. Get in those nice rounded corners. There we go. So we have finished exterior. So next we're going to move on to card slots, and we're going to start with the ID window. So we've just got a little bit of clear vinyl and a little bit of waterproof canvas as a backing, and as I say, we've got the cutout window. So we are going to attach our clear vinyl and our canvas together, just so that they don't shift about on us. I'm going to line those up as best I can. And I'm just going to run a little line of stitch in just to baste it together. There we go. And even more tape. So as I said, we're going to use a lot today. I'm just going to run a piece just on the top and the bottom of that window, so that I don't know if you can see it because it's white on white. You can tell I printed this myself because I didn't use clean paper, so we can see my other bit of printing on the back. While we're at it, I think I'm going to top stitch this pocket just so it looks the same as all the others. It has no purpose whatsoever, but it will kind of tie it in so it doesn't look odd with the others. There we go. And we're gonna pull those through and tie our tails again. There's going to be an awful lot of this. As I say, we've got 10 card slots plus this ID window, so lots of tape, lots of pulling tails, but it's worth it. So tie that off. There we go. Right, so it's literally just top stitched along this little top line that is going to be where we tuck our ID into. So we're going to peel our tape quickly, and we're going to pull our backing piece out of the way, and we're going to tape on our clear vinyl, and we're going to kind of put a crease into that, and I'm going to pop a clip on so that it doesn't get in the way, and then I'm going to top stitch from the front around that window, and I'm going to turn up my tension because sewing with clear vinyl, it throws your tension right off. So we're just going to make sure that we're doing everything we can to try and make sure it's as aesthetic as possible. There we go. So I can feel under here where that canvas attaches, and I'm just doing my absolute best to make sure that we're not sewing on that. And while we're here checking, we might as well pull our starting thread through. last corner. And we're going to do our best to finish in the same hole we started so that it looks nice and seamless. There we go. And we are going to pull our threads once again and tie them off. There we go. So, and I'm going to triple knot it. Oh. Pro tips. As I say, I would not call myself a pro at all. We make multiple mistakes. So, then just unclip, and we're going to fold that little bit of canvas back over just so we got a backing. And then I'm probably going to put an extra little bit of tape on here. I'm going to use my super sticky but super narrow stuff so that it stays out of my seam allowance. And I'm just going to pop it along the edge of this piece, because waterproof canvas is not a fan of my other double-sided tape, but my machine is not a fan of this red double-sided tape, so we only use the tiny 1/8 inch so that I can keep it out of my seam allowance. It's not the end of the world if I sew over it, but it does gum up my needle, and then I have to use alcohol swab just to keep cleaning it, and I'll end up with skip stitches, and it's just annoying basically. So we've got our little ID window. Hi. How are you? Are you surviving this heat? It's so clammy and humid and horrible. But yeah, so our little ID window there. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do the card slot above it, just in from a 12 hours. Oh, bless you. 12-hour shift. That is not fun in the slightest. Did you at least have air conditioning? Oh. So I'm just trimming this canvas so that it's not going to be visible and disrupt our card slot above it. Very unfun. But mine was a long shift. Yes. Yeah. I mean, on the one hand, I'm lucky. I kind of set my own hours, but on the other hand, I have very, very little self-control, and I will just work until I collapse. No, a hot warehouse. Oh, bless you. Yeah, that is... I do not envy you. So, we've got our trusted garden mesh, and I'm just gonna pop a little bit of tape just under the card slot. Love the box again. Oh, I'm so glad. I always get so nervous after I post them. Like, I'm obsessed with them. I love them. They go in the post, and then I start doubting everything. So I'm really, really glad that everyone seems to be enjoying them. I love the little lemons. The lemons are just perfect. It's just summer vibes. So we're gonna pop that down. Make sure our threads are all nice and neat, and then I'm just gonna top stitch. You should talk about the common box more. Yes, I always feel a little cringy. I mean, I feel cringy talking about any of the stuff I do, to be honest. But yeah, I've got the next one all planned out as well. And yeah, Also bobbin, yes. I tried to design a little animation today, which is like a little bobbin check, but I just couldn't work it out. But yeah, so the vlog coming out on Saturday is going to be the making of the iris coven, and yeah, it's just going to be, I spent a week, was it last week? That feels so long ago already. Yeah, I spent last week basically making my contribution, because as usual it got, through no fault of my own this time, it got left all to the last minute again, because I've had trouble getting hold of my sublimation ink, which meant that I wasn't able to print out the fabric for the glasses cases, which meant that it all got left. So it once again was a panic. But even if it wasn't for the ink, I probably would have left it to the last minute anyway, because I'm me, that's how I work. But yeah, we'll see. I think it came out good. I actually finished much quicker. It was a much easier one this time, even though we did more boxes. I think I kind of got my head around it a little more. So yeah, I think it turned out okay. It's going to be a bit of a mega vlog though, because as I say, a lot went on. A lot of work went into it, but yeah, I think we're currently sat on about an hour in length. So I apologise in advance. Now, I'm going to get my little trusty card with the line measures on it and measure how long we want this card slot, and an extra bit of tape to hold it when we've decided. Oh, I did that far too long, didn't I? There we go. Right, so we're gonna line that up. Gonna take our tape off. Bobbin, yeah. I am gonna get this in place and then I will check my bobbin. And we're gonna stick that down. Right, let's give it a check. Ah, good shout. Good shout. Oh, there we go. That's how much we had left. So, well done. You win. Alright, I did wind a bobbin, and considering how quickly we've gone through that, I'm a little concerned that we're going to have to wind another one before we're done. But, see, you are very good at working out bobbin checking. You need to sit here full time and just tell me when I need to change bobbin. There we go. Right. And we are going to trim this. There we go. So, this side we have our ID window and we have a bonus card slot, and now we're just going to work on the card slots on this other side. I do for the live streams, yeah, but then I lose bobbin chicken all the rest of the time. Although I did win today. So, okay, I'm going to show you guys because I'm kind of obsessed with this. I've been working on these, which are little pouches, so they're really skinny, but when you zip around it folds out and it's got this little ripstop nylon pocket, and it's elasticated, and you can put like a water bottle or something in there, so if you're out and about and it's hot and you buy a drink and you don't have like pockets or a bag big enough or anything, you can just fold this out and put it in. And I also thought it would be really good for like umbrellas if it's raining and you've used your umbrella, it's soaking wet, you don't want to put it in your regular bag. This, and then when you're done, it literally folds back up. Done. So I have ordered some, I can't remember what they're called, carabiners, so that you can connect them to your bags on here. But yeah, and this print, it's gay and spooky. I was doing my fan pre-orders earlier this week and someone had ordered this print and I'd forgotten I owned it, and now I'm obsessed. Everything needs to be in this print. A foraging bag. It could be, couldn't it? Although it does have holes in the corners, so it would have to be larger things, but yeah. And as I say, it's got holes in the side to allow it to close up. But yeah, this little pumpkin guy is just adorable. I love him. So yeah, I've been working on those. So I've got this one. I've done a little dragonfly one, a little Baphomet one, and some kitten nuggets. So yes, they are going to be coming to Magpie Market, and then I've got another market in Saffron Walden on the Saturday. Cute. Yeah, I love them. It was literally, I saw an Instagram reel of someone and just went, I need to make that, and then I couldn't find a pattern for it, and so I kind of just winged it and made one myself. But yeah. Hey Nibs! Hi, sorry I'm late, zonked out. I assumed I've missed most of it, lol. I've been chatting, so we've not missed that much, to be honest. I thought I was going to be done by now, but yes, I've been chatting. So what have we done? We've done the exterior, so we've just done the zipper pocket and attached the two halves, and then I've gone through and attached the lining piece to it as well. So it's going to fold in half. That's the front, that's the back, and yeah, we're doing Pride because it's Pride month. So I'm gonna just top stitch first card slot on this side, and we're gonna pull our tails. This thread is very grumpy. It doesn't flow through nicely, so it's not my normal stuff. As usual, I got excited about rainbow threads, and it just doesn't, it's not as smooth, but it looks nice. So turns out I was watching from the start and chat was staying, but video wasn't. My bad if I missed anything. That's cool. That's cool. No, as I say, it's just me rambling as usual. So yeah, and we're making larger purses because for some reason at my last market they were just really popular. I'd been considering not bringing them at all because I hadn't sold one of my larger purses in about, I think it was like 9 months. I hadn't sold a larger purse like at all, and then in one go I sold 4 at one market, so now I have none and need to make a load again. So it just goes to show you need to find the right person. That right person will come along. So, and I thought Pride because I've got 2 Pride markets coming up in the next month or so. So yeah, July is going to be a really busy one for me. kind of regretting it a little, but I am doing 5 markets in 5 weeks. For better or for worse, that's what's happening. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing Magpie Online Market on the 26th. I'm in Saffron Walden on the 27th of June. Then on the, what is it, 5th? I think I'm in Letchworth for Not Your Average Market. Then I do have a week off. I have a week off. And then the following week is the 18th. I'm in Biggleswade for their Pride event. And then the final weekend, the 20-something? 20, where is it? 26th. I'm in Milton Keynes for their Pride market. So yeah, it should be, hopefully it will all pan out. Because I feel like I haven't done enough events this year, but it's also going to be exhausting. But it's all good. Right, I'm going to clean my needle because it's sticking a little. So this is what happens when you sew with so much tape. So I've just got a little alcohol swab, also got some thread, and I'm just going to wipe down the needle just to remove some of that stickiness. There we go. That should help the thread play a little better as well. So then we're just going to top stitch second card slot. There we go. And pull the threads again. Okay. Oh dear, it is so warm in here still. I've got the window open and it is not enough. It's the humidity that's getting me. Can't do humidity. Like, I don't think it's actually been that warm, really, today, has it? I think it's only been, what, 25? But it's just sticky. Don't like it. And because we're in a flat, it just holds all of the heat, and yeah, not enjoying it. There we go. So I'm going to fold that back down, and we're going to do our third card slot. Yes, it has. Is that yes, it has been hot, or yes, it's been 25? I don't know. I have no idea how hot it's been today. So there we go. A little bit of tape on there so we can measure, and we're gonna and I've just realised I've stuck that card onto Hot Tamale Hot Tot. Yes, yeah. Oh, I did not think that through, did I? You don't want to stick the card to the tape. Right. So, if I do it this way. Usually I would measure this with a ruler, but I am not feeling that today, so we are winging it. Oh dear. Oh. Yeah. I need this to cool down. Although I think Sam was watching the weather, or looking at the weather app yesterday, and it was giving like wildly different temperatures for next week. So we still, I don't think we worked out how warm it's actually going to get. I think one of them said it was going to be like 36 degrees next week or something, which just seems way too much. And then mine was saying it was going to be like 28. So we will see. Yeah, it said 37 on one of them. Yeah, but then my one was like wildly less than that, so I don't think we ever actually decided how warm it was going to get. Like, I hope it does not get to 37, because I think that would kill me. And I don't think Nugget would enjoy that very much at all either. Because bless him, he is not built for heat. I know, I think it was a glitch. I genuinely think it was a glitch. Like, maybe they'd meant to say 27, because yeah. I don't even think we get up that high, do we? I think the highest we get is like 35. Probably high 32 on average between all the sites. Yeah, I mean, that's still too hot. Like, if it was that hot in Spain and it was like a dry heat, fine. But British humidity, nah. I will pass. So now we are going to just measure this top card slot, and I'm going to pop a piece there just to hold our final measure. Oh, I'm sticking the card to it again. I am all thumbs today. It's because I'm doing it the wrong way around. My brain is soup. I think it did get up to 37 a few years ago, hottest dry or something like that. Yes, yeah, I think we did have a Google, didn't we? And it said, although I think that said 36 a couple of years back. I don't know. I don't keep track of these things. You're all thumbs all the time. So lovely to me. But today it is particularly bad. I'm not sleeping very well at all at the moment, and it is having an impact on just about everything. I'm just going to trim a little bit of the bulk off the sides here, because I don't want that in our final seam. There we go. And we have card slots. So this is our first lot of card slots. And I'm just going to run tape all around the edge here. And then we're just going to fold it in half to close this piece up. There we go. So as I say, my double-sided tape does not like sticking to waterproof canvas at all, so it's not wanting to stay down here by the ID window, but it'll be fine. I probably should have used the red sticky stuff, like super sticky stuff, but I didn't, so we're just gonna manage with what we've got, and I'm just going to fold it in half as neatly as I can. More tape, yeah, always. As I say, today is going to be an awful lot of tape. So there we go. and I'm gonna get my hair clips. So they are just standard hair clips, just because they don't mark my vinyl, whereas the other ones, it's kind of 50-50 whether they do or not. These ones don't hold anywhere near as firmly, which is presumably why they don't mark the vinyl as much, but there we go. So I'm just going to top stitch along the top here, and we will be done with our first card panel. There we go. We're just gonna make sure everything's all squished down, and then I'm gonna use my super sticky tape just to go around the edge of here, and we're going to attach it onto that main base piece that we've got. Oh, tape is sticking to itself. There we go. And where is it? So we've got our main piece, and then I want the ID window. So when you open the purse, I want it to be like the front piece. Yeah. So we want it to be this side. I don't know why. That's how I like to do it. It doesn't really matter at all. It's just kind of the format I tend to use. Oh, come on. Try the other end. And then we're just gonna, again, try and line it up as neatly as possible. Ah, I just realised we didn't put our magnetic snap in. So once again, I do not know where my little cutting mat has gone. But I'm just going to punch a hole through the bottom of this piece. Oh. There we go. And I'm just going to put a little magnetic rivet through here. Come on. And pop the cap on. Just because I didn't want to do an additional little flap. So I'm gonna get the rivet press out. And just make sure that's all lined up and press it. There we go. And we're going to make sure that we got it the right way around again and re-stick everything. There we go. Because if we didn't do that, we wouldn't be able to secure our purse. So there we go. We've just got the little female section of our snap. The stream is riveting. It didn't work anymore. Right, and I'm just going to use a couple of clips just to make sure that everything stays where we want it to stay. So, oh, we need one more. There we go. So, purse, card slots. Then we have another piece. This one doesn't have an ID window, this just has 6 card slots. So rather than doing 2 narrow rows, I've cut an extra wide piece and we're going to do the 2 sides at once just to try and keep it a little more efficient. So we're going to put tape along the bottom of all of our card slots. Bobbin. Yeah, we should probably check our bobbin again actually, shouldn't we? Because, as I say, I think we're going to run out before the end of this. I really, really do. So we're going to have to wind another one because I didn't plan that far ahead. Thinking maybe another tarot card holder. And that print would be nice. That would be awesome. That would be really awesome. We can definitely sort that out. I kind of want to do, I've been toying with the idea, if I ever get time to actually sit down and work anything out, of doing one of like the classic ones where it's got like the, so you like untie it and it unwraps and then you've got like the little mat for drawing the cards, because I've been toying with the idea of making one for my friend Joe from the Folk Witch Apothecary, who does all of the coven boxes with me, and hand creams and lip balms and just about everything else. She's an amazing human, but she does tarot card readings, so I was thinking it would be cool to make her one in some sunflowers, of course. But yeah, one day when I'm not panic prepping for markets. So I'm just going to pull that nice and long so that we've got more to play with, and then do both card slots in one pass. So this piece should go a lot quicker than the last one, because yeah, we've got 2 card slots, 1 and then 2. So we're gonna cut this little bit in the middle and on top, and then we're gonna pull all of the threads through. Is that the funky rainbow thread? It is a different funky rainbow thread. So this is the rainbow thread that I've had for a while. So this one is quite like a bright rainbow rather than the pastel rainbow that I was excited about a couple of weeks back. This one, honestly, this one doesn't sew the nicest, but it is the most vibrant. So it kind of makes up for it. But yes, I am still obsessed with it. I still love it because it is rainbow thread that I've managed to get in the UK. I do also have a blues and purple tone one, like a variegated thread from the same shop. But I barely use that one at all. I just find that I generally use really, really bright prints. So using like the rainbow threads and stuff, it usually gets a bit lost. But I still want them. I could see it much better this time, so that makes sense. Yeah, it's a really, really bright one. But as I say, it's a pride print, so I figured this was the right place for it. So, last one. So, I think also this time I was holding it up against the black, and I think it kind of shines best against the black. I think it gets a little lost on lighter colours. So we are going to flip all of this down, and we're going to get our card measure. There. And nope, we're doing it the wrong way around again. This way round so that we don't attach it to our tape. Oh, brain is definitely soup today. And I'm gonna fold it all up and attach it to the tape. And then I'm gonna measure the other side as well, just to make sure that we're keeping things as straight as possible. No brain, only soup. 100%. I need to get like a little animation gif or something. I need to get a little bobbin check and a little brain soup. Because yeah, I think those need to be added to bingo as well. I'm surprised you went live today given the whim. I have not done a lot of work today, to be honest. But I kind of in my head had decided I was going to go live today, and I am stubborn and push through, so we are live. But because I don't let the weather rule me, for better or for worse. So going to pull long tails again, try not to get it caught on anything, and then second line. Yeah, I'd kind of decided that I was going to do something Pride themed on a live stream, and I didn't want to risk being bad next week in like my mad market panics brain and then just miss the chance to do a Pride themed live stream. So I kind of went, no, I'm just going to do it today. But I may well do enough one next week depending on how I feel, but we'll see. I've got to do a load of Pride items. As I say, I'm doing 2 Pride events, so there will probably be some more Pride live streams. It's Pride month and I didn't want to risk missing that. Okay, and we're going to tie this off again. Damn, I was supposed to join you on this one, but I'm out today. No one wants to see that. Yeah, Sam got sunburnt again today. So we went and picked up some like super fancy sun cream that she just now refuses to wear. But yes, we will do one at some point. Like, I think it would be really fun if I got you to try and sew something. I think it would be a laugh. No, why not? Why not? I think we should do like a newbie sew along. Like, I'm sure we could do something simple, like a little zipper pouch or something. I know, I decided in the garden today. Oh, baked potato, I'm lucky I didn't burn. Yes. Like, I don't know if it's better or worse outside. Like, I'm surprised it didn't rain. Like, the humidity in the air, I thought it was going to get thunderstorms again. Okay, drop in the pieces. Shame we can't have multiple live streams. That would be so cool, wouldn't it? We should We should set up like a Discord or something, and we can have a little like craft along. That would be so cool. I think that would be awesome. I really like that idea. Because the whole reason I want to do these live streams is like to build community and like engage with people and stuff. So yeah, I love that. Like, I'm sure that there'd be people that would be willing to do that. Maybe that's something we could do, like set up. We could have like an Iris Coven group and have like a little secret chat. But like, not that secret, like anyone can join. But yeah, that's so cool. I'm loving that idea. Like, when my brain is a little more brain and a little less soup, I will be probably talking to Nibs about doing that, because he is the master of servers and automation and all of that. Do that instead of the Overcooked thing. I really want to play Overcooked with you. Like, Sam refuses to play Overcooked with me. Like, but yeah. I mean, Sam is actually pretty good with Discord stuff as well. I'll do the tech, Cole. Yeah, you can do the tech. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you two would definitely need to be the ones setting it up for me. Like, I just remember, so we did Pokemon Go, and Nibs like had this Pokemon Go server and set up like all these really like super fancy automations and auto posts, and I got overcooked playing Overcooked. Yes, I love it. Like, I get very flustered, I get very panicked, but that's like half the fun. Sam just gets angry. Like, I am really good, although I will say I was better than Sam's little sister at it. I was less stressful than Sam's little sister. Like, and Sam can't deny that. It gives me headaches. But it's so fun. Like, yeah, no, we're definitely gonna have to set up something community based. Yeah. Okay. I'm not focusing on sewing now. I'm focusing on like a little online community where we can like creative hub and bounce ideas, and yeah, my brain's gone. This is the problem with having a neurospicy brain, is that I hyper focus. I think it would give me some connection issues. You're so mean. I'm not that bad. Not that bad. Oh, come on. There we go. I know, right? Horrible illness, that Nibs. Yeah, you get one of those computer viruses. Those newfangled computer viruses. There we go. We're nearly there. Nearly there. Oh, this centre bit is confusing. There is too many threads. I don't know what I'm tying together. There we go. can't pick it up. Hi! Hey! We are almost done. Almost done. Look. Hi! Hi! We are on the... what? I mean, I would say we're probably in the last 15 minutes, but the way I've been going is probably another 45 minutes, to be honest. Because my brain is soup. So, we have so far, where is it? We've got exterior with little zipper pocket, and then we've got 3 card slots and ID window and like a little bonus card slot and cash wallet. So we're just working on our other set of card slots, and we have just top stitched our final card slots. 45 minutes, but I'm hungry. You're always hungry. Like, as I say, to be honest, any other time it would probably only be about 15 minutes, but I have a tendency to get chatting, and as I say, my brain is now coming up with a little like community Discord. So, are those planchettes? How cute! Yeah, so they're little pride flags. So we've got Fabu Ace, and then we've got If You've Got It, Haunt It. Ghouls Just Want to Have Fun. Like, yeah, they're so cute. Another 2 or 3 hours would be good for everyone. Yes, brain soup. Cook, we need distraction so we can keep this streak going for another couple of hours. Oh god, yeah, if you get me started on something, yeah. But I don't think that will be good for anyone. Because it would just be a stream of consciousness, and my consciousness is soup. So, yes, I don't think anyone's going to enjoy that. But yes, Lee made the suggestion that if we could do like multi-streaming, we could have like a little craft along. And so he could do some like knitting and stuff, and we can do some sewing, and everyone can kind of do their own thing, but also like community craft. And I absolutely love that, so my brain is now working out how we can make that happen. Stop saying soup, it's making me more hungry. Don't eat my brain. Look. So, and we're just gonna fold that up. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I'm super excited about it. Fish finger sandwiches. My friend at school used to eat frozen fish finger sandwiches. Like, the fish fingers were frozen, and I don't understand that. Like, at all. Like, I'd be scared of my teeth. But she used to have them like all the time. They reckon they were like one of her favourites. Although it would be cooling. I would give them that today. It would cool you down. Right, so I'm just going to trim my card slots down a little bit so that they are not overhanging. I am completely uncoordinated. Like, I still think about those frozen fish fingers like way too much. It's just disgusting and disturbing. I mean, in fairness, my niece would probably give a good go to frozen fish fingers. Like, she's an odd one. And she's also teething, so, well, did that remind me at the beach that was shaped like, yes, I forgot about those. I got little rock like slices, and they got like little rainbow outsides, and they say love that I'm putting in orders for this month for Pride. But yeah, no, they used to have and they used to do like marshmallow sandwiches. It was probably in the shop window for like 10 years, yes. Yeah. But yeah, they used to have like, they were marshmallow, but it was like bread, and then they'd have like it in shapes of like eggs or stuff, and they would make a sandwich, and it would be in like the little triangle and everything. Like, yeah, we used to see those. So my grandparents lived in Hastings, and we used to go there for the summer every year, and so they'd have all the rock and everything. That one, toothpaste and dust. Yeah. Oh, those things are, I don't even know how you were supposed to eat them. Well, it's like the sticks of rock as well. Like, I don't think I ever actually finished one, because you'd get so bored of it before you got anywhere near done. Carefully, yes, very carefully. So I'm just folding our card slots in half, just the same as we did for the last one, and trying to line it up. I thought I'd forgotten the magnetic snap then. I haven't. We need to do it after we've done this bit. But so let's get some of my little hair clips. I finished an iron brew rock the other day. Yeah? Like, I don't think I've ever finished a stick of rock. I threw it away long before. Like candy canes as well. I don't think I've ever actually, other than like the mini ones. I just get bored. And then I put it down, forget it exists, and then find it again in like a couple of months, and I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't eat that. Like, object permanence. If I can't see it, it doesn't exist. Skill issue. You finished a stick of rock when we had our caravan holiday years ago. Did I? I also have shocking memory, so that probably contributes to me thinking that I've never done things. Was it flavoured though? Like, not the mint one? I'm sure it would have had to have been like strawberry or something. Alright, and then we're just going to top stitch along the top of our card slot. Fruit flavoured, yeah. Okay. Oh, there. I lost my steps then. There we go. So we've got our other set of card slots. And I really need to find this mini cutting mat, but I have no idea. Right, so I'm just going to punch the hole through, but I'm going to do it on my cutting mat behind me. Did you eat all of those frog sits? I did. I finished them yesterday. So I got a little mini tub of like apple flavoured gummy frogs, and they just made me happy. They make me happy. I love frogs. So we're going to get the other half of our magnetic snap and gonna pop it through. It's funny how like frogs in context of Apothecary Diaries. Yes, I'm rewatching Apothecary Diaries at the moment. I love it so much. And the game has just come out, so I haven't played it as much as I probably should have, but yeah, that's what I thought. Oh dear, children. So, set this. Oh dear. There we go. My chair is noisy, the rivet press is noisy, so sorry about that. There we go. So we've just got the little male end of our magnetic snap, and I'm going to use the super sticky, nearly got my letters muddled then, super sticky red tape to attach this so that it doesn't shift about on us. I forgot to get that on the PC, I can't play on the... I was getting annoyed at it on the phone, which I think is the only reason I haven't done more of it. I was going to try and get it on my computer. But it's really, really cute, and you just run around as Mau Mau, a little apothecary, and restock medicine and solve... or I've only restocked medicine, I didn't get very far at all. But you're supposed to, like, solve mysteries and... yeah. It looks really cute, and it's little chibi, and I'm quite excited about it. But I can't afford to get sucked into it at the moment because I need to market prep. So we're going to get our main base piece back, and we're just going to tape it at the bottom. So, yeah. This red tape is also really staticky and likes to stick to me. But I found that my mouse mat, it likes to stick to my mouse mat more than it likes to stick to me. So I'll just kind of like try and get it to stick to that because it's like staticky. Right, we're going to try and get these corners lined up as nicely as possible. There we go. And we're going to use a couple of the hair clips just to make sure. One more. And yeah, so that is our basic purse. The last letter, shall I close the market? Had an ice matcher machine. Did it? I didn't see that. Oh, was that the van outside? I did not make it outside for the whole of that market. I just stayed. I didn't even go to the toilet that day. Like, I literally stayed behind my stall like all day. Until like the last half hour, I went out and started talking to everyone. And Sam stayed with the stall, but I think other than that, yeah, I was just at my stall all day. It was really, really good though, it was so busy. So I'm hoping, touch wood, that it's going to be like that again. Because yeah, I think it's the 5th of July? It's either the 4th or the 5th. I think it's the Sunday, which is the 5th. But yeah, I think they said that their food truck had pulled out this time. So I don't know if they'll have it again. Yes, we enjoyed it. Right, let's make sure our zip is tucked out the way, and then I'm just going to top stitch all the way around. Ice matcha is a little too tasty for its own good. I've never had matcha. It just has never appealed to me. But as we've established, I'm very, very funny about foods. So let's move things out the way because it's getting caught. It's green, you won't like it. What? That was my logic in not having tried it before now. If it looks even remotely healthy, Not interested. Right, let's... Oh yeah, I gave myself enough clearance. I was a little worried that I'd put the magnetic snap too close to the edge, but needn't have worried. And probably should have checked our tension and our bobbin before starting this, but tension looks okay, so let's just hope bobbin is okay. It's also a vegetable. Yes, anti-vegetable. Matcha almond milk is... No, it's not. Yes, Nibs conned me into trying mochi that was definitely not a potato. And then proceeded to tell me that there was pancake flavour. Why would you make me? Why would you make me eat weird, not a potato, when I could have had maple pancake? If you want me to try new things, always go with pancake. Right, let's move the zip back. We are very, very close. If we run out of bobbin now, I think I might cry, because the not potato flavour was more interesting. The pancake one is so good. And these, right, bobbin. We are like this far from being done. I am praying to the bobbin gods right now, because I should have checked this before I started. We survived. We survived. There we go. So we got all the way around. I need to get the guitar out and write the bobbin checks off. Yes, yeah. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if it's possible. I need computer people. As I say, I was trying to do a little like animation for a little bobbin check alert, and I need it to like somehow code so that if one of you says bobbin check, it like pops up and makes a noise. I can clap with you on that. Yes. Yeah, we need like a little theme song. So when you say it, this animation will pop up and it will play the bobbin check theme tune. That's what we need. But we have a purse. So the edges need neatening up and flaming, because there is loads of little fuzzies at the moment in the style of Metallica. I love that. Yes, yes. So yeah, we've got a load of little fuzzies sticking out at the moment, so I need to go around and trim it down, flame them, and then edge paint all the way around. But we've got, so you've got 3 6 card slots this side, and then you've got 3 more card slots, a single bonus card slot up here, and then you've got a little clear ID window and 2 little cash slip pockets, and then on the back we've just got a little slip pocket. Damn right, my style of guitaring too. Yes. See, that's what we can do in our little community. We can have a little collaborative session while I'm sewing and contributing nothing, because I know nothing about music. But I can laugh and I can say, that sounds good. I'm terrible when it comes to music. I really am. You would never know that I'd played flute for a lot of years, because I have little to no music knowledge. But I can read sheet music, but that doesn't particularly help when it comes to guitars. Okay, but yes. So, as this has taken us nearly 2 hours, I don't think we're going to need the backup one that I cut out. You've brought us all together, that's a win. Oh, I love that. I love that. As I say, I will definitely, I don't think I'm going to have the brain power for the next month or so, but maybe in August I've got a completely clear month. I might have to see if I can work that all out, because I think that would be really, really awesome. Yeah. But just quickly, because I love this print and I want to show it off, I did cut out a second one because I thought, so this example of my time blindness, I thought this was going to take me less than an hour. That's how much I've gone on detours and gotten distracted. So I did cut out a second one. But this print, look at it. It's little ghosty daffodils. It's so cute. So I will still be sewing this up because, as I say, I need to restock my larger purses for market stock. But yeah, I think it is way too late to be starting anything else, considering it's apparently a nearly 2 hour project. But yeah, no. And it has gotten pretty dark outside as well. Cute. It is, isn't it? It was actually a freebie. I got added to an artist freebie drive, and it was in there, and just straight away, that I want to make something with that. So yeah, it's just adorable. And like this little ghosty face. Look at him. He's adorable. I love it. Nope. Nearly. But yeah, that and getting spooky. Obsessed. Okay, yeah, it is. It's adorable. I can't remember the artist's name for the life of me right now. It's like, no, I don't even want to try and guess because it is going to be wrong. I've actually been added to a few drives recently, so I've just been having real fun like scrolling through, because yeah, there's some files in there that I wouldn't necessarily have picked myself, but I have them and I'm kind of obsessed with them. So I'm trying a few sort of new style things. I actually made, it's just going to turn into show and tell now, isn't it? I made this at the weekend because I've got these little Pride cassette tapes in most flags. I'm not going to say all because there is infinite number of flags now, but like the primary ones. And I was just obsessed with like the retro vibes. So it's just got slip pocket at the front and then big main pocket. And yeah, I will definitely be making more of these bags as well, because yeah, they're just really cute. So yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with this at the moment. Yeah, I was at so it was actually when I was taking the Iris Coven boxes to the post office. We've got our little local community market on, and we went through and I saw another bag maker, so obviously I had to stop and say hi, because yeah. And she had the retro sling bags, and I had been wanting to make one for ages. It had been on my list, but so seeing one in person, it just kind of inspired me to like make my own. She had it sort of all just solid canvas, and I was like, I love that, but I want to do it in my style. So this was born, and it is just pride, happiness. So yeah, I will be making probably just a generic rainbow flag next, but yeah, I wanted them for my pride markets coming up. So yeah, I've been doing a bunch of new stuff recently actually. It's been really, really cool. So yeah, don't know. I don't know what to say now. I feel really awkward because I'm not actually sewing anymore. But yeah, I guess we'll call it here, because yeah, it's nearly 2 hours and I thought this was going to be a really quick easy sew when I wasn't feeling so good. So yeah, and yes, Sam is hungry, so I don't want to make her wait any longer than necessary. Post sew chat is good. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like I need to be doing something with my hands if I'm just chatting. Like, I don't feel like I say anything interesting enough for you to like stick around just to hear me talk. But yeah, I will, just quickly, I'm going to give you all, although I think most of you have probably already seen, but coven box. So the coven box this time we've got print from Robin Graves Illustrations, which you can't see properly because it's in the plastic, but Ramble in the end is good too. That's a bit weird, but yeah, look how beautiful this is. So yeah, and then we've got from Folk Witch, got little necklace. So there was a bunch of different ones. So this one is filled with crushed eggshell, but there was also, I think, some Black Witch's Salt ones. There was some little tarot card ones. Yeah, different little icons. You can pinch in the head. We're just talking about it. Yeah. And then we've got the main item is a little lemon, and I am obsessed with this. I love this. And then we have 2 candles. So we've got citronella and lemongrass, and these are amazing. They are amazing, amazing, amazing. At the moment I have all of my Iris Coven stuff just in a little box because I want to put a shelf up, but I am waiting for my dad to do that because yeah, I don't trust me, and in the nicest possible way, Sam, it's better to just let my dad do it, and then if he hits something he shouldn't, that's on him. But yeah, so I've also got my little tarot card from Rosalie from the first box as well in here, and they're all going to go on a really, really cute little shelf, and it'll be great. I don't have the items I made because I made them, so I don't feel the need to like hoard them, but I always order an extra one. Poor Sam. Poor Sam. No, like the chances, so I'm pretty sure the wall that I want it on is a brick wall. Like I don't want to risk that. Hey, do you want to come put shelves up? You can put shelves up. But yeah, so yeah, that's the Iris Coven box this time. But the full vlog going into it all will be up on Saturday, and yeah, as I say, it's going to be a bit of a mega vlog. I have pretty much edited it, and I think I've got it to just under an hour. I think it is about 58 minutes currently. So yeah, buckle in and get a cup of tea, coffee and a snack. But yeah, I am going to stop rambling now and stop being so awkward. And yeah, just say thank you so much for watching. I love our chats, I love catching up with you all and creating and just feeling a little less on my own, and I will 100% be looking into like the idea of like a Discord or something where we can all kind of work together, because I think that would be amazing if we can build our own little like co-working community. But yeah, yeah, I love you all. Thank you so much. We'll do a last look at the purse, and yeah, I will go away and I will edge paint it tomorrow, so I'll just trim all the edges down, flame the edges, edge foundation for about probably 2 or 3 coats, and then I'll probably go with a black colour just because it will blend a little better, because I'm not sure if I can colour match this, and I think if I don't get it spot on, I think black is safer. But yeah, thank you for the stream, thank you for your time. Yes, no, thank you all of you guys for sticking around and watching. Yeah, it's been super chatty, but yeah, I love you all. Thank you. Bye. I don't even know where my mouse is. Where is it? There we go.